Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy JayT. I'm saying that like this ain't my first YouTube video, believe it or not, but in this video, I'm gonna be showing y'all how to get the maximum amount of rep for each game you play. So in a lot of my games, this is not clickbait, I get 30,000 rep per game. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing y'all a lot of different tips and methods so that you can combine these tips and methods together to get you the maximum amount of rep, because you don't want to be losing out on like a few thousand rep per game, because that's huge, you know what I mean? I know a lot of y'all want to hit like a Legends or Elite 1 or whatever by the end of the summer, you know, so you got a lot of time left. So if you watch the video through, I guarantee you it'll help you out. And I'm not gonna ask you to like the video right now, but if you truly like this video, if it helps you out in any way, just please give your boy a like, because it's my first YouTube video, you know what I'm saying? And give me some feedback too, don't just like the video too. I wanna know how to better my YouTube videos as well. But yeah, if this video helps you out in any way, like the video, subscribe, and I got some dope content coming for y'all. But let's get into tip number 1. Alright, so I know a lot of y'all already probably know about the daily spin. You could go in there once a day, and then if you're SS2 and up, you could go in there twice, right? But there's a method to get 2 times rep every single time, pretty much every single time. What you're gonna wanna do, you're gonna wanna go to a fresh wheel. So what I call a fresh wheel is, as soon as you get into the thing, as soon as you get into the daily spin, you're gonna wanna run around to a wheel that's not already occupied. So as you can see by the gameplay, I'm running around to a wheel, nobody's on already, and then the way to confirm it is the wheel should be in between like the white and the purple. Now I think the white's like some 2K shoes or some shit, and the purple is 2 times rep. So that's how you confirm it. So nobody should be on there, and if all the wheels are occupied, then just go to a new, like exit the daily spin and then re-enter it. And now that you're on a fresh wheel, you're gonna want to spin it between the O and the W in power. And I didn't even spin it perfectly, but that's why you're gonna want to spin it between the O and the W, because like this 2 times rep little slice of like in the wheel, it's not that like small, so it gives you like a little bit of room for error. But you're gonna want to spin it between the O and the W, and that's how you pretty much get it every single time. This is a great way to like pair this method with the method I'm about to show you right now, and that's how you're gonna get like 30,000 rep. That's gonna give you like a lot of rep. Now I know a lot of y'all already probably know about this method, but there's a specific way that you're gonna want to do it correctly. So a lot of you probably already know about the 3v3 private pro-am boosting, but I'm gonna give you a quick rundown if you don't. So basically, on each team, there's going to be 3 people. On each team, you're going to want 2 playmakers and 1 slasher. Now, a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people will get like 1 playmaker, 2 slashers. That's not, no, do not do that. What you're going to want to do is get 2 playmakers and 1 slasher. Now, the 1 slasher, he's going to be catching the lobs. One of the 2 playmakers is going to be throwing the lobs, and then one of the playmakers is going to be getting pass to assist. So in the gameplay, as you can see, I was getting the pass to assist. So the person who's getting pass to assist, you're gonna want to go to the basket that's basically like that the opponent is scoring on already. And then the person who's throwing the lobs and catching the lobs, they're gonna want to go to the basket that you're scoring. So basically, as you can see, I'm over here on one side of the court, and then the other 2 are on the other side of the court. So that'll make you inbound the ball pretty much every single time. And so now that you're inbounding the ball, the person who's getting pass to assist, you're gonna want to inbound it to the other playmaker who's basically throwing the lobs, and then the slasher, he's going to be catching the lobs. Now, another tip, if you're a playmaker, you're going to want to use the all yellow pipe, the pure playmaker. Now, I'm going to pop a screenshot on screen of what that looks like, but you're going to want to use, a lot of people get on their main, that's not what you're going to want to do. Like, let's say you have a 2-way slashing playmaker, which is the yellow and the red pipe. Do not do that. That will fuck you over with rep. You're gonna be losing out on thousands of rep per game, because a lot of people get on their main build, which is like a 2-way slashing playmaker, offensive threat, slashing playmaker, whatever it might be. Get on make a new build. I have a 60 overall, nothing's upgraded, no badges. Just get on that, just make a new build. If you're a playmaker, use the all yellow pie chart, the pure playmaker, and then if you're a slasher, use the all yellow, all blue pie chart, my bad. So if you're a playmaker, use the all yellow. If you're a slasher, use the all blue. But basically, the playmaker, remember, one of them is getting pass to assist, one of them is throwing the lobs, and then the slasher is going to be catching the lobs. Now, let's say you do not have any like friends to do it, or because you have to get, even if you have 4 other friends to do this with, you're going to have to pick up 5. It can't be any like, it's not like any matchmaking. You have to have 5 people that basically are on the same page as you. You have to have 5 other people, including yourself. So 6 people, including yourself. But if you're on Xbox, I'm going to show you how to do this. So you're going to want to click home, you're gonna want to go to 2K20 and then a little bit to the right. I don't know exactly, it's like that little like symbol to the right, and you're gonna click on that and then go to looking for group, and this is basically just group posts from anybody on Xbox from 2K20. So it's basically like, let's say somebody's trying to run twos, they'll be like looking for a big man to run twos with, and then whatever 60 win percentage or higher, whatever it might be. But basically you're going to want to scroll down to something that says like 3v3 private pro-am or badge boosting, rep boosting, something like that, and then you're going to click on that, and then just click I'm interested, and then just type in like what you're, if you're trying to get playmaking or slashing or whatever. Now if you're on PS4, this isn't an option unfortunately, but you could use my comment section if you want. You could just drop your gamer tag, and then if you see somebody else drop their gamer tag, you could be like, yo, I'm trying to do this with you. I can do playmaking or slashing, whatever. It gives you the same amount of rep anyway, but yeah, you could use my comment section if you want to, and you could just drop your gamer tag, and then if somebody else drops their gamer tag, just comment on their post. Now, disclaimer, I did use in this video I did use the yellow and red pie chart, but that was because I was grinding badges as well. I wasn't only grinding rep. If I was only grinding rep, then I would get on my pure playmaker 60 overall, or just make a new build, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't get on this build, because if you're going strictly for rep, do not get on your main build unless it's a pure playmaker or a pure slasher. That's what you're gonna want to make sure, because in this gameplay I still got like 25k rep. It's still good, but I could have gotten 30,000 rep if I got them. So if I was doing this only for rep, then I would have gotten on my pure playmaker. But this is still a good way to get badges too, by the way, because if you don't want to play my career, you could do this in here. So like I said in the beginning of the video, if you did like the video, if this helped you out in any way, please like the video, subscribe. Feel free to ask me any questions too in the comment section, give me feedback, you know. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be dropping more videos in the future. I'll be showing y'all how to get each badge, full breakdown on that. I'll be showing you how to get how to make new builds too, like the best ways to make builds. Yeah, stick around for some dope content. I'll see y'all in the next one.